Pictures of chariot pulling of Trinity deities to Adappa Mantapa. After Panhara ritual is over, the boys place the Sarathis, charioteers, on the chariot, starting with Matali, Balabhadra's driver, then Arjuna, Subhadra's chariot, and Daruka, Jagannath's driver. Then the Charas, axis rams made of palm tree trunks, are removed and the wooden horses are yoked. Balabhadra's horses are the black Tivra, Ghora, Dirga, and Swarnanabha. Subhadra's red horses are Mochika, Rochika, Jita, and Aparajita. Jagannath's white horses are Shanka, Balahaka, Shweta, and Haridashwa. The pulling ropes are attached to Vasuki is the rope of Balabhadra's chariot, Swarnachura is the rope of chariot, and Shankachuda is the rope of Jagannath's chariot. Pictures of removing of rams after Chana Panhara ritual and attaching the horses to the chariot. Chariots can begin to roll. The time when the chariots start moving is generally not fixed. Although in recent years delays have been greatly reduced, Balabhadra's chariot starts first, followed by Subhadra's, and finally by Jagannath's. There is generally a Dahuka, a Sevaka, who monitors the chariot with a stick on each Ratha. These Dahukas generally shout typical songs that instigate the devotees to pull the chariot harder and faster. In ancient times, the strength of the devotees and pilgrims, often tired from the long travel and fasting, was not sufficient to pull the chariots all the way to Gundicha, especially because the road was very sandy and the chariots used to get struck very easily. So some dedicated devotees from nearby villages called the Kalaberiyas were assigned to the task of getting the chariots going all the way, 1400 for Jagannatha, 1200 for Balabhadra, and 1200 for Subhadra. In return for this service, they were given free accommodation in Puri during the festival. The Kalaberiyas considered this service as a family inheritance. Now the system has been discontinued. Pictures of pulling of chariot Taladwaja of Balabhadra. On the way, many matas of Puri come forth to offer Panti Bhoga. The journey of the chariots along Grand Road is a peak moment of the festival, with the religious sentiment surging in the crowds that welcome the approaching deities from the road as well as from all the buildings along it. During the Rath Yatra day, devotees climb practically on every roof and balcony, crowd all windows and shops. House owners and shopkeepers also make some extra money by renting space and chairs from which pilgrims can watch the procession. Groups of sadhus and devotees sing and dance in the road, sometimes carrying the picture of their guru or other sacred symbols such as banners with mantras, potted tulsi plants, and sometimes even small deities. Sometimes devotees, especially with children, bring miniature chariots to the festival and perform miniature yatras in areas that are relatively free from crowds. From time to time, devotees and pilgrims take turns in joining the police force in pulling the ropes of the chariot. Finally, the chariots reach the temple of Gundicha called Gundicha Ghara rather than Gundicha Mandira because it is used as a temple only during the Rath Yatra. If they cannot reach Gundicha in the evening of the same day, the chariots stop at whatever place they have reached and spend the night there. Darshana goes on continuously until late at night, and many people climb on the chariots to go and embrace the Lord. Then the next morning, the chariots start again and travel until they reach Gundicha. In front of Gundicha, a Mahasnana, a special bathing ceremony, is performed by puja pandas, and the deities are dressed in Baurani cloth and offered with a worship ceremony with 16 upacharas, a lunch of dry fruit that has been cooked at the Chunamundi, that is kitchen at the Gundicha temple. Madhyana Dupa is followed by all the usual rituals such as Sandhya Arti, Sandhya Dupa, Chandan Lagi, and Bada Singara, all of which takes place on the chariots. Then after Bada Singara, the Palya Pushpalakas cover the chariot with Srimukha Kandua and leave the chariots. The Paharabalas security guards tie a curtain around the simhasana of each chariot. In ancient times, all the sevakas and devotees used to spend the night around the chariots, but this tradition has been discontinued and only policemen stand guard to chariots during the night. Pictures of chariot pulling of Devadalana Ratha. Chief Minister of Orissa Naveen Patnaik and Governor of Orissa watching the chariot pulling of Ma Subhadra. Pictures of chariot pulling of Nandi Gosha of Mahaprabhu. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik going to touch the rope of Mahaprabhu's chariot. This year, Nandigosha Ratha of Mahaprabhu didn't reach the Gundicha temple on 20th June. Mahaprabhu's chariot stayed on the Grand Road and Lord Jagannath gave darshan to his devotees whole night. It reached Gundicha temple next day. This happened after 6 years. Picture courtesy DD Odia YouTube, Jai Jagannath TV YouTube. Thanks for watching. Jai Jagannath.